Inmotion Hosting. Okay. I joined them quite some time ago, and in the beginning, the whole package, the delivery of their server performance was very, very good. Availability is very high, and in that side of things, I have no real complaints. However, progressively and particularly this year, well, actually, the second half of last year as well, their support through their online AMP control panel has gone right down the plug hole, as it were, to use a metaphor. They are unbelievably slow at returning to the ticket, answering the ticket, and they're supposed to get a notification that those tickets have been filed pretty much instantly. I put a ticket in which has got a number, which is 7622849. And I created this particular ticket 14 days ago. And the last action on that ticket was 6 days ago. That's by either party. Now, I'm just going into it. And that last action was by me 6 days ago. 7 days ago, I chased it up. And I'll very quickly read it. It says, "Hi, Joe. If you look closely at early parts of this ticket, you will see that the agent offered to run the scan. I'll come to this as the first step in attempting to eradicate the damage caused by the hackers. I got the demo key so he could run a scan, but delays in support meant that the trial period had expired, so I lost my opportunity. So I stomped up for the full license with the current key being provided, which you have confirmed is working. So can you please, as originally offered, run the software so as to hopefully restore the site?" And that was filed 7 days ago, and I followed it up, as I've just said, 6 days ago. Now, I chased it on April the 4th. I also chased it on March 31st. And that comment was, "This is crazy, 3 days and no one has responded." Submitted it through AMP, and I gave the unique key and the verification code, which is what they require. And he said, "Hi, you seem to have," I said on March 28th, "you seem to have closed my ticket. I did email advising I would be on holiday for 2 weeks. You had requested, please refer to the other ticket, a demo license key. Unfortunately, it is for some reason not current anymore, basically, because it expired." And the last actual contact I got from one of their operatives called Joe K, was 7 days ago. And he clearly has not read the ticket or even the previous ticket to gain an insight into what the problem really is. And if I may, and I'll read this, and you may cut this out if you wish, but he said, "Hello, Miles. Thank you for contacting support. My name is Joe K. I apologize for the reply time. Each time you reply here, we'll move the ticket to the new end of the queue here and can lead to your email not being replied to in a timely manner as we try to reply in the order we receive these emails." It's a lot of blimey. It looks like there was a license key that was sent, though from the notes, this was not usable for the install and activation. He's not acknowledging the fact that it was down to them that it couldn't be installed and activated because it had expired at that time, which is why I've subsequently had to buy a fully paid up license of this particular product that they themselves had recommend, asked me to sign up for a trial and supply them with the key, which I did very promptly, actually within a day of them asking me. Anyway, so as you can see, it's just a continuing story of frustration. I actually generated a new ticket deliberately because I knew that would get looked at, or should get looked at straight away. And that was a month ago now. And that was, thank you for contacting. That was a month ago. And I just said, please check and respond to ticket number 7554632. I updated it 2 days ago. That was the previous ticket where they'd caused my trial to expire. It was responded to by a guy called Andrew Wall. That was a month ago now. "Thank you for contacting customer service. My name is blah, 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 blah. It appears that the ticket has already been resolved. That's the status they apply to the ticket. They'd closed it themselves. I do apologise for our lateness in responding to your tickets. Yada, yada, yada. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach back out via phone, chat, or email. We are available 24/7 via chat, etc., etc., etc. Well, they might theoretically be available. The reality of life is they actually aren't. They just don't actually respond. And that was the guy responding to me, chasing them up on the previous ticket. And clearly, from what he wrote, he'd not even read the history of that ticket. He'd just simply given a boilerplate answer. And that is not the first time. If it would have been a first time, I could put it down to just being one of those things. But this is about the fourth ticket in as many months that I've had similar issues with, where they don't respond in the first place. I have to try and use other techniques to get them to respond. When eventually somebody does, they don't really take on board what you've told them. I mean, they had offered, as I said, to install this software, providing I got my hands on it, and they would run it and generate the response. And the product they'd asked me to do was Immunify 360, which I understand is the bees and E's when it comes to interrogating Linux servers. And yeah, what can I say? I could go on and on and on, but I don't want to be repeating myself. It's pretty much the same story as you look at each ticket. They'll ask you to do something. You do it straight away. As soon as you receive, you check, and I check every day usually. Of late, I've not been checking every day because I already know what to expect. And I hadn't, when I first started this interview with you, I hadn't been into the ticket for a couple of days. And what did I find? Well, nothing. There'd been no response whatsoever. So yeah, if you guys can intervene in any way and actually get them to shift themselves, then I'd be really appreciative of that, because I want to get it sorted. I can tell you and your viewers, there is no way on this planet I am going to renew my subscription with them. I have a private VPS server, which is not cheap, but there again, it's comparable to others. I founded the company. I shall definitely be going with them. And there are a European company, as it happens. But I've also got an account with another cloud-based hosting company as well. The trouble is, of course, it's going to be an absolute pain in the proverbial to migrate all my sites. I've not just got one or two, I've got a few. So that's going to be a lot of hard work and time, which time is money, at my expense. And it shouldn't need to be the case, but it unfortunately is a reality with Inmotion Hosting. So I strongly recommend anybody even thinking about doing them. Yeah, the service is good from a point of view of delivery of server capabilities. Can't fault that. Their service, their support stinks, frankly. And let's face it, I'm fortunate compared to some users because I'm a technical person. I do know my way around servers. But a guy who's not so tech savvy, they're going to have an absolute nightmare, a nightmare beyond the nightmare that I'm already experiencing. So no, don't ever go near Inmotion Hosting if you want a decent, responsive service. I would like them to actually run the software that they asked me to get them the key for that I've now bought. Basically do what they said. It would be nice if I got the cost of my VPS back, because it's been there's been so much of my time wasted. I mean, I'm an internationally certified business coach and consultant. I bill out over $300 an hour. They've spent many, many hours of my time. So some compensation level would be appreciated. At the very least, refund my VPS fee and we'll go our separate ways. But, and if they can't do any of that, then at least get somebody to get the finger on the pulse and actually run this software, report back, and if it's possible, fix it. And that's what I'd like.